Hi everyone, good morning, Monday morning. I'm in San Diego, and you see my backdrop's a little bit different because I'm in my hotel room. I've been out here at a live event with Christian Michelson called Instant Miracle Mastery, and also leading a 2-day mastermind with some of my colleagues for some people in some of our high-end masterminds. And I wanted to talk today about surrender. And I want to tell you what happened to me this week and why I've been so absent and so quiet from the group. So I arrived on last Tuesday and got to the big meeting room. And we typically kick off our meetings with some dancing. And I got onto the stage and was dancing, and it was time to get off the stage, and I tripped and fell and ended up on the ground. I mean, I completely rolled over. I hurt my side, my leg, the wind knocked out of me, and I knew that it was kind of bad because it hurt like a lot. And at that moment, I had to accept help from other people. And I'm pretty feisty, pretty independent, like to get things done myself, don't like to be dependent, none of that stuff. And so all of a sudden there's, 20 people surrounding me. What can I do for you? What can I do for you? And I am just like wanting to go into a ball and just say, leave me alone. I don't want to do this. But I let people pick me up and bring me ice and put my foot up and check me out, and another friend bring me to urgent care and accept the help of all the people there, and spending 3 hours there with x-rays and conversations with doctors and x-ray technicians and so forth and so on. Well, the good news is that I didn't break anything, but the difficulty was that I can't walk on my foot. And there was a movie a long time ago called My Left Foot. Well, it's my left foot, and my left foot is black and blue and bruised and aching and throbbing and twice as big as my right foot. Also, when I breathe in, I've got some rib pain because I fell, like I said, on my side. So, the lessons, oh my gosh, the lessons this week, allowing people to help me, not being able to do everything that I want to do when I want to do it, appreciating how long it takes to do really simple things like getting out of bed, getting to the sink, standing up and trying to balance and brush my teeth, letting people push me around in a wheelchair, being in a wheelchair and being sort of pushed into a corner and not being able to get out of the corner by myself, not being able to talk to people. Like when you're in a wheelchair, like people are talking behind you, but you can't really be in the conversation. And I really, just by having this experience this week, have really got, a much deeper appreciation for people who have challenges. Challenges walking, challenges getting around, challenges communicating. Even, the elderly in terms of being dependent on other people to do things for them, and how difficult it is, and how you can sort of get angry with yourself if you're not able to take that deep breath and surrender and say, you know what, there's nothing else I can do. The the good news is it's got me to slow down. Obviously, I move pretty fast. I do everything I want to do when I want to do it, and I've had to make some choices. But I've gotten a lot done this week. I've had a lot of great conversations with some wonderful, loving people. I've written an entire PowerPoint for a webinar that I'm going to be sharing with you guys in about 3 weeks. So watch for the invitation to come to that. I've connected and bonded with some really wonderful people. There's one of them, Jill. She's on the call. Loved She was my roommate. She pushed me in my wheelchair. She dragged me around. She got me coffee. She carried my heavy bags for me. She's like just such an amazing friend and colleague, and um, just thank you so much for everything that you did for me this week. Uh, Again, it's that, like, how much do we take for granted? How much do we not allow other people to help us? Are you somebody who wants to do everything yourself and not get help? And how can you translate that to your business? In your business, are you doing everything? Are you creating your lead pages? Are you writing your own webinars? Are you doing your own social media? Are you just working 24/7 and one person? I highly recommend you create a team. You have to have a team. A team to help you if you don't feel good is great, right? This week I have a team of like 100 people who are all pitching in to help me with everything. But a team on your business, and sometimes you have to surrender to that as well. You have to say, you know what? I can't do it all. And I'm doing kind of a lousy job trying to do everything. So I would recommend, if you're new, the first thing you want to do is get a virtual assistant to do all that technical stuff for you. Create your web pages. If you're not a great writer and you don't like to write, hire a copywriter. I know some people who do this for a living, so PM me if you need some names. If you need some names for virtual assistants, I have people that I've worked with over the years that are amazing. I'd love to share them with you as well. How about somebody to help you strategize your business? How about having a coach on your team? I have several coaches that I work with, and I have over the years. I belong to a high-end mastermind group. I have a mastermind group for people just like you. So you can come in and not feel alone and get people to help you. We do a lot of buddy coaching in our mastermind group where, some of us have experience in a lot of things, and some of us have experience in some things, and, technical or stage speaking or writing a book. How about surrendering and saying, you know what? I don't need to learn it all myself. I can get some quick help, a shortcut from a friend, belong to a mastermind group, or get coaching so that my coach who has done this before me, and I've done it all. Believe me, I've grown a list. I've created a Facebook tribe. I've signed up hundreds and hundreds of clients over the year. I've spoken from stage. I've written 7 books. Go to the people that you're comfortable with and get their expert advice and help. It is worth every single penny that you invest in yourself. And sometimes you just have to surrender. You just have to say, I can't do it all. I don't know it all. I'm going to put my hands up and say, help me. Universe, bring me the people who are going to show up in my life to help me. One of the things that I am doing this week, and if you're not on my email list, you won't know anything about it. I know you need help. I know that you need to get clear on your vision. I know you'd like to figure out how to let go of some things so that you can focus in more. I know that you'd like to have a plan of action and implement it. I know you want to make six figures. That's why you're in this group. And what we are doing, our team, is we're offering some free coaching sessions to help you get clear, to help you uncover your blocks, to help you implement that stuff, to help you figure out what your next steps are, to help you see where you're losing and leaking money in your business. If you want one of these sessions, there's only a few left, honestly. Jill, who is on my team here, she is she's pretty full. She's doing a lot of the sessions, and I decided that, next week when I get home, or at the end of this week, I'll be flying tomorrow from San Diego to Connecticut. I purposely took time off this time to just relax. I have a couple of openings this week on Friday. And so I'm stepping up right now and saying, I want to help you surrender. I want to help you say, okay, I give, I need help, and I'm not ashamed of it. I want to get some help from Susan. So if you're somebody that wants to get help, it's hard for you to ask for help. I know what that feels like. I've been doing it all week. So I'm there with you, and we can talk about it. Just PM me or put a little note under this video and say, I want a session, and we'll make sure that you get some help. Again, like I said, I only have a couple, and next week's going to be fairly busy for me. But if you see this really quickly and you're one of the first people, I'll PM you, and if we can make it work, this week, I would be really happy to help you create a plan of action and a strategy so that you can start surrendering in your business. And when you do, the love flows, the money flows, your business will grow like you won't believe. I hope you have a great, fabulous Monday. Please let me know and let us know how we can support you more in this group. And get in other people's shoes. And when you're working with your own clients too, try to really listen and notice where they need to just breathe and let go, because that is where the magic is. I'll see you next time.